When Jacob Johnson first moved to the small town of Elk Grove, he felt utterly out of place. Accustomed to the hustle and bustle of city life, the slower pace of the rural community was alien to him. That all changed when he met Trevor Turner. Trevor was an oddball, no two ways about it. Yet somehow he was exactly the kind of friend Jacob didn't know he needed. Trevor had a collection of eccentric habits. He wore mismatched shoes because he claimed it balanced his aura. He occasionally spoke with an inexplicable British accent, and Jacob once caught him having a full-blown conversation with a squirrel in the park. Despite, or perhaps because of, these quirks, Trevor seemed to attract both awe and bewilderment wherever he went. At first, being around Trevor felt like walking a tightrope over an abyss of unpredictability. It was nerve-wracking, but not in a bad way. Jacob was amused by Trevor's quirks, yet hesitant to fully embrace them. He wondered if his new friend was genuinely peculiar, or if this was all an elaborate method of gaining attention. Regardless, there was something refreshingly genuine about Trevor. One evening, as they sat on the dilapidated swings in the old Oak Park discussing life, the universe, and everything in between, Jacob finally mustered the courage to ask, "Why do you do all these weird things? What's the story?" Trevor swung nonchalantly, as if pondering the mysteries of life needed a touch of elevation. "You see, Jacob, life is like a never-ending performance. But most people are so busy trying not to stand out that they forget to enjoy the show. I say, if you're going to be part of it, might as well be memorable, right?" Jacob laughed, realizing Trevor saw the world through a lens uniquely his own. "So, being weird is intentional? Like, part of your philosophy?" Trevor nodded, grinning widely. "Exactly. Weird makes life colorful. You can join the gray masses if you want. No judgment here, but it's the oddities that paint the world." Slowly, Jacob started to appreciate Trevor's peculiarities as valuable rather than vexing. He discovered that Trevor's antics were not mere attention-seeking charades, but sincere expressions of who he was, like a living piece of avant-garde art. In those moments beneath the starlit sky, Jacob realized that weirdness wasn't about fitting a mold, but breaking it. Over time, their friendship catalyzed a subtle transformation in Jacob. He ordered his burger with pickles on the side, started wearing mismatched socks on occasion, and even began contemplating the potential of conversations with the park flora. In embracing Trevor's weird ways, Jacob found himself liberated from the constraints of conformity. Through shared laughter and strange adventures, he learned that being a little weird is, in fact, quite wonderful. And as for what to do about his weird friend, Jacob embraced him, quirks and all, because life's too short not to enjoy the show.